Hi guys. Today I recall some of the past moments for which I'm kind of grateful that it happened. There's one thing which was constantly going in my head is that how I left a toxic circle. Want each and everyone to understand this thing if you know how to use your brain. Really, I don't want people to keep thinking negatively about situations, and I know it feels bad. I know it is hard to let go of those things, but I have seen many people who cannot leave their environment, which even by looking at them you can just say that it is such a toxic circle. It's one of my college moments when I just got the admission for my graduation, and it was our first day in college and we don't know anyone there. Yes, there was a girl who texted me that she wants to be friends with me, and she was with me in my high school, but we never talked with each other at that time. So when she got to know that even I am in that same college, so she texted me that can we be friends? And I was also all alone. My friends they moved out of that campus, so I got text and I said, okay, fine, I don't mind. So we became friends, and it is going very long. Let's cut it. I have got stuck in a very bad circle. Okay, now this was the situation, okay, which came to me for the first time. Where I mean, I'm not lesbian, but I was not interested in men's. I am not interested to please a man. Now I was sitting in the corner, and those two of my friends were sitting here. Yeah, now the men's came. There were not one or two, there were more than five. There were more than five. And they just came, they just stand like in a half circle. You might have met such people like them, okay? So you know what I'm talking about. Like they are, I'm not trying to badmouth, but I'm trying to the situation that I was in, okay, or what I was dealing with. Now why I was never interested, because when I was a child, when I was small young girl, I have got sexually assaulted number of times. So that is the reason why I don't go in touch with men so easily. But I am scared of men. And I was scared. My hands were literally shaking, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Not only that, they never let me go attend the lecture. They never let me have my moment. They never let me have let me to take my space. Like it was something like they were controlling me, and I was never like this. I have I never enjoy a person who oppresses me or who tries to control me. I just don't like such people. And they were trying, they were like forcing me. If they say sit, I will have to sit. If they say go here, go get that, go blah, 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 I have to do it. And it was something like they're controlling me, and I was not enjoying it. Nobody is going to enjoy that. Yeah, like pleasing is something why I'm using this word, because this was exactly a thing why they were approaching them again and again and again, and I used to be in that circle. See, understand, like if I am part of that group, if they are getting labeled of something, even I am getting that label for free, even if I'm not doing it. They have crossed their boundaries when they started to set up mails for me as well. In college, there were people from different locations as well. So there were Northeastern people, and BTS was famous, and suddenly people started liking um, all the people who look alike. I'm not being racist, but you know what I'm trying to say. If you're a woman, you know what I'm trying to say. So they started liking those people. So one of my friend who texted me, who was really into BTS, like she was a psycho. I like BTS music. Then okay, so She liked the noticed people, and now she wanted to approach one of the guys. And when she was with me, I said that it is very lame. Like I didn't want to approach that man with her out of respect, because now there's no point of being girls. I knew or I felt somewhere that he was uncomfortable. So I just don't wanted to approach. I don't want it to be part of it. If you want to do it, you can do it. I don't want to embarrass myself. I don't want to be someone who makes people uncomfortable. But as soon as the third person came in this group, so she encouraged that person and she went and talked to them, and they all started dating. She dates one, then the one dates the second. And now the thing is that if I am not dating, it is my choice, and they have forced me for one person, and then I have embarrassed myself. In the peer pressure, I have embarrassed myself. I tried to approach one northeastern, and it was really embarrassing. Without even trying, it was really embarrassing. I mean, I was about to try, and it was embarrassing because I, something called खुद के नजरों में गिरना. I was in that moment. Okay, and I started crying like I don't want to do this, and they were forcing me. First thing, I live in India. It is a very controversial if you just go and date someone who does not belong to your religion or your caste. It is very controversial in all this notanki. Now I looked down on me and I was like pissed off. Like I cannot be the part of this circle. I just don't want it to be part of this circle. And at this moment, while these things were going on and on and on, and got to know that I have diagnosed with PCOS. Now, what happened is that I also had the new fear unlocked in myself. That it was the first time that I have ever experienced the anxiety. Like my hands were shaking, my heart beats were keep raising. Everything just became so difficult for me. I always used to keep thinking that PCO is the reason why I'm getting anxiety. Like, I know what was the truth, but I used to keep making myself a fool. I don't know why. And I understand that many people are in this place where they respect their friends and don't want to blame them, or don't want to be alone, and they force themselves stay in that friend circle. Then came the one day when I was tired, I was exhausted, I just didn't want it to continue. I was so done. Then I have started praying. I've described what kind of signal I want. I have said in my prayers, in my duas, that I want a person to come to me and say just one word, leave. That's all I need. And I would leave that circle. If I am wrong, give me the signal in this way, and I can get out. If this is all the problem. Because I don't know, I was in a situation where I don't wanted to blame them for everything what was happening to me, but God was the last where I can run. I prayed every single night. After a month, I was in a really bad state. I was forcing myself to be in it because I call them friends. Exactly. Heartbeats were not ready to slow down, and my heart was against me. Like my heart was just not along with my thoughts. So it was somewhere like it was blaming this, it was asking me to leave, and I was forcing myself to stay. And then I completely understood that my heart does not want this. I went to hospital for my third or fourth checkup. Like every month I used to go for a checkup. He said like maybe PCOS is not the reason for your heartbeats constantly raising. So he suggested me, why don't you try to contact heart specialist, and we went to some other hospital. He did that some checkup, like something like they stick on your body and they get the X-ray. I don't know what it is called. Um, yeah, so we got that graph and we give that to the doctor, and he said like, go to an actual heart specialist because this is not how it can be get treated. So he suggested me the doctor, which was in the same building. So I went to the heart specialist there. He checked my heart, and it he was really concerned. Everything suddenly got quiet. The environment was eyes were locked. He asked me what is the reason. There were only two words in my mouth. I have said only two words: friends and family. Third line come from the doctor. Leave. That was it. I felt so relieved that day because that was the only signal I have asked. I have described it the exact way that send me a person whose only one word leave, and I would leave it. And that was the moment he said leave, and I felt so relieved. After that day, I've written the gifts that they gave me on my birthday. Only one gift. I've written it, and I have said I don't want it to be part of this circle. I have left. Like there were so many thoughts running in my mind that I would be alone. I'm still in the first year of the college. I would be all alone. There are no friends. I would I don't know if I will get new friends or not. Maybe I will have to deal them every single day I come to college. I will maybe they will come and bully me whenever they see me. When I was out, I was really happy. I was like, now I don't have to please anyone. There was only one thought which was oppressing every single negative thought is that I don't have to please anyone. I don't have to live according to them. People uh, might be thinking constantly. I had these thoughts coming as well that which I never paid that much attention, but there were thoughts like maybe if I can get more friends or not, maybe I would just be alone for longer period. I just don't know. Whenever I have left a circle or a person or a toxic place, I have always find myself in a better place. Always. Just when I have left that circle, there were two things in my mind that one, I have to deal with this anxiety, and second, I have to develop confidence in myself. If you are waiting for a signal, I would like to be a signal. Leave, walk away, run away. They're not good, and indirectly you are stopping your own growth. If you don't know when to leave, take that. As soon as I was out, I have dealt with my anxiety, I have developed confidence to talk with people, and I have met many people during this time. And yeah, the only thing I like leaving the circle is that I don't have to please anyone anymore. I don't have to force myself to do something which I don't want to do it. I mean, leaving a circle with whom you have been a friends for long, honestly, it's not a crime. So if you're feeling oppressed, if you're feeling that you're being controlled, if you know that they are toxic, if your heart knows that what you are doing is wrong, listen to your heart and leave, because this will not take you anywhere. This will not take you anywhere. Because right now, where I am, they're not even there. So I don't have to feel bad about anything because I'm here and they're here and they're still here. Until and unless they don't learn, they will be here. you know that you're in a wrong circle, in a wrong place, please leave, because it will not take you anywhere. You will have to step out to be here. You will have to step out. And if it's changing you for good, it's a different thing. But if it's just pulling you down, it is not good. If you are in that situation now, and now you have got to know that this is not good for me, it is time for you to leave. Leave and develop yourself. There would be people who are asking God to give them courage or to give them a signal. So take this, because obviously whatever help or signals or whatever you want from God comes through people. Give those things to other people, and it comes through them to you. It will come through anywhere. So please take this as a signal, and if you're dealing with in such situation, leave it. I have left many friend circles, and trust me, not friend circles, I have left every single person who has made me uncomfortable, or you know if I've spent some time with them and if I get to know that this is not taking me anywhere, I'm out. Whenever I have left someone, I have got the better one. Whenever I have left this option, I have got the better option. When I have left this circle, but I was alone only for half of the month. And that too, I was not alone. I used to talk with people. Then I used to study and go home, study and go home. And then after some time, there was like an event in college. It was some like annual day. There was a girl in masters. She was our senior, and she came to our classes. Our teachers used to know her, and they like kind of used to like her, like favoritism. So she went to them and she told them that I want to participate, but I don't have a group. So those teachers did her a favor. She came to our class. They introduced her to us. I have given my name because I love to dance. In that moment, I have found one girl. She was my classmate, but I never knew her. I went for practice. That was the moment I met that girl, and we are friends now. Yes, we are still in contact. And yeah, and she's actually better. She's actually, the best thing about the friend circle is when they let you free. Like when they are not trying to oppress you, when they are putting their own shits on you, on beliefs on you. And this is exactly the friend circle I ever want, because every person has their own opinions, their own life, their own perceptions, or anything. And I always wanted a friend circle because I have been in such people, and now I know what exactly people I want. So I always wanted a friend circle that respects your opinion, your beliefs, your perceptions, and like we both were Muslims. She used to be wearing burqa, and I am a Muslim too, and exactly. I because this the reason why I'm saying this, because when I was in a high school, I this is a very long story. I would say it's some other type, maybe, if you are interested. So, back in high school, when it was my first day in 11th standard, there was a girl I met, and she said to me that people are only respected if they are wearing hijab, at least. And I was like, okay. And it is not a Hindu-Muslim conflict. She knew that I was Muslim when I have stated my name. She knew that I was Muslim, and it was a taunt. See, it was a taunt. It was a taunt to me because I wear this This was also the reason why I want people who knows how to respect someone. And that is why I have said that whenever I have left a circle, I have found a better person. I have found a better place. I have found a better environment. So there's no point of hating, there's no point of blaming. When you leave, you grow. That's it. You need a reason to leave, would like to be the reason for you to leave that circle. Don't force yourself, because I have been in that situation where I was constantly forcing myself for nothing. And yeah, I love to be free, and people have respect. I have people right now who respects my freedom, who respects my thought, who respect my perceptions, my political beliefs. And other than that, please don't pressurize yourself. Health is always a priority. Know that. Don't bring trouble for yourself. Like, it is also my situation is also a message, because I am forcing myself to be in that situation because I wanted to be good. But there's no point of being good, because you do anything, you cannot please every single person on this planet. You cannot please every single person. You will have to stand up for yourself whenever people are trying to oppress you, whenever people are uh, uh, trying to push you in a wrong direction. You will have to stand up for yourself. And if you are letting them do it, you are the one to blame. And I have blamed myself all the time, that I have suffered for that 1 year because of myself. Not 1 year, for 6 months because of myself. Because I have forced myself to be in that situation, and I have embarrassed myself by approaching the man because of them. So there's no point of, blaming or hating somebody. Instead, all we can think that to get out of this drama, which makes no sense. If you know that this is not right, this is not taking me anywhere, or this is putting me down, live it. Because there will be many people coming in the way, there will be many situations coming, and it will be good, it will be bad, but learn to live. It is very important, because toxicity will not take you anywhere. It will not take you anywhere, and will become the reason why the abundance is not coming to you. So take this thing seriously. It really matters what kind of circle you are in, because indirectly or directly builds your character as well. And for me, my character really means to me. I don't want to do any single thing. That's why I've said, when I said that I have tried to approach Northeastern, it came down my character. I never wanted to do that. But only dating people for fun is, I mean, it's not cool to play with someone's feelings, to date for fun, or, you know, to grow their expectations unnecessarily. Because every man who have approached me knows that I have never ever grown their expectations. There were not so many, but whoever they were. Because that is the character what I'm talking about. I am not interested to date for fun. I never enjoyed being the part of such friend circle. That is why it is important that you observe what kind of circle you are in, because indirectly or directly, it has an impact on your, gradually develops your mindset in such a way. Think about it. Do not let anyone hold you down. Enjoy your freedom till Modi takes it away. and have a good day. And please don't let anyone oppress you or pressure you for things which doesn't even make sense. Don't live in the delusion life. They are asshole. Trust me, and live your life in a better way. Grow, keep growing. Learn new things, develop good things in yourself, and stay away from such people. This kind of people, I mean, and live a better life like you want.